What's the bottom line of this ruling from Missouri? And like I said, the question is does it have any potential relevance here in Albany?
Well, the Missouri Supreme Court came down and they said that these cameras, these red light cameras that they have throughout St. Louis, that they're to be no more. They're going to take them down. They got to reevaluate the program. Any ticket that has been paid, that the people are going to be refunded, and any current pending cases are going to be thrown out. But when you look a little more deeply into it, they're saying that the ordinance that enacted these red light cameras, is defective. So they're not saying they're not going to allow it in the future. They're just saying that these cameras, this ordinance is improperly passed, and they're going to remove it for now. And so in terms of what effect it could have here in Albany, in our own hometown where we have these cameras, and the program really is just brand new, I'm going to say that the opponents of this throughout the state of New York are going to be looking at this decision in Missouri closely and seeing if the local ordinance that allowed it here in Albany or throughout New York State is also defective, and whether or not that they can do the same thing.
I have to ask you if if what do you think? Is it possible that they might have a case as far as here in Albany?
I think often is the case when you have a group that sort of initiates these programs like a red light camera. The other municipalities sort of take that language that they use to pass it. In this case, Missouri was sort of a leader in this, and so it is possible that the same language is in this Albany statute allowing for these cameras in New York State. So if that language is been sort of copied, and that's pretty common that they do that, and that the Supreme Court in Missouri found the language to be not appropriate for the legislation, that it's possible that this thing could be removed and then force them to kind of do it again. It's too early to tell, but I know that it is a hot button with people and different advocacy groups throughout the state, so they're going to be looking at this Supreme Court opinion in Missouri and seeing if it has some legs here in New York.
Okay. Anything else you think we need to know about this?
No, I just thought it was pretty interesting that, here we are, August 1st was sort of the first day that these red light cameras in Albany were going to affect people's license and have them pay fines, because prior to that, the citations, any that were issued, were just kind of warnings. So we're just at the very beginning of this program here, and I haven't really heard a lot about it, but I suspect that as time goes on, it's going to start making some noise for sure.